Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you guys are new, my name is Fern. Hi! Y'all, in case you didn't know, I am 100% Thai. I've been living on and off in Thailand for approximately 20 years now. So I've seen many things and I've heard many stories. And today is going to be a sort of serious topic because I've been seeing a lot of people wanting to move here and actually moving here, and I want y'all to be successful. Thailand is a beautiful country, it's an amazing country, and it could be your paradise. However, it could also be your worst nightmare, and I don't want that to happen to y'all. But anyway, a lot of people go broke because they live like they're still on holiday. Thailand is known to be affordable. If you are still on like holiday mode, pink glasses, let's go out party, let's go out to eat every single night, things will add up. Even though it is affordable, but every little thing will add up at the end of the day. And I've seen that happen to so many people. I think it's because Thailand is known for tourism. There are so many places to see, so many things to do, so many things to experience. It's a place where money will get sucked out of your wallet quite easily if you are not careful. Having the touristic or holiday mode mindset will definitely ruin you. If you're here with an unlimited amount of fund, you do you, boo. You live your best life, but the majority of people most likely chose to come to Thailand because they're looking for a place that they can have a good lifestyle and that's still affordable. And Thailand is a great destination for that, but you have to be responsible with your finances and you have to be disciplined. Please, y'all, if you're planning to come out here, do not underestimate the cost of living. Yes, Thailand is very affordable. The minimum wage here in Thailand is approximately 400 baht per day for the locals. So a lot of people are making approximately 12,000 baht per month. Yes, they can live on that budget. However, I've heard a lot of locals actually struggle on that budget because due to the increase in cost of living and inflation, if you have like, let's say, $1,000 US, which I've seen a lot of YouTube videos saying that you can live out here for $1,000. I think it's possible. However, if you're gonna live in a place like Bangkok or Pattaya or even Chiang Mai and Phuket, I think it's gonna be quite challenging because those are like bigger cities, and it also really depends on your lifestyle. If you need your Western comforts, AC, Western food, all of that, that is gonna be more expensive. And not just that, y'all, not just like the everyday cost of living. As a foreigner, you have to calculate in your visa costs and other expenses that Thais don't have to think about. It is very much possible to live on $1,000 per month. However, I highly doubt you're going to travel anywhere. I highly doubt that you're going to go out very often. And are you actually budgeting for accidents or medical insurance and all of that? It's going to be a pretty tight budget, especially in 2025. And I'm sure it's going to be even tighter in 2026 because inflation is all over the world, not just in America or Europe. It's here in Thailand as well. And I feel like a lot of people haven't really calculated for inflation. Inflation is not that bad in Thailand, but like I said, it still exists and you should really calculate for that. And also the exchange rate, you guys. You have to understand that the currency will go up and down. Don't have such a tight budget to where you don't have that much wiggle room because you are going to be stressed out. If you love your comfort and you like going out is a lot cheaper here in Thailand than it is in America or in Europe. But I find that lifestyle creep is a thing here. I feel that a lot of people get used to that, going out every single day. And if you're going out to European restaurants, that can be pretty costly. Another major reason I've seen people go broke out here is because they choose the wrong partner. Wow, what a shocker. And this applies to couples all over the world. I think it's very, very important to choose the right partner, but especially in Thailand, due to cultural differences. Here in Thailand, if you're a man looking for a Thai woman to be your partner, most likely she has a traditional mindset and she wants you to be the provider. And most likely she wants you to provide not just for her, but also for her family, because she feels that responsibility to take care of her family, which is in our culture. It's very normal. Not every single Thai person is like that, and not every family is like that. But I want to say, like, the majority of Thai women are like that. I think it's extremely important to have a honest sit down conversation with your partner regarding finances, what you're willing to give, what you're willing to do or not willing to do, and just be open about it. I find that miscommunication or misunderstanding is where issues arise, and that's how a lot of relationships fail. The foreigner might feel like they're being used, and that can be very well be true, but you can avoid all of those headaches by communicating from the very beginning what you're willing to do and willing to give, and what your limitations are. And please keep in mind that there is this cultural difference, because back in the day there wasn't really a pension set up for the Thais, and there wasn't any like assistance from the government. However, since 1993, there is a pension system for old age people. They get an allowance from the government. It's not much, y'all. So if you're 60 to 69, you get only 600 baht per month. 70 to 79, 700. Like, it's not much at all whatsoever. Unless you're a social servant or if you work for a company, you're not going to have a very good pension or retirement plan. That's exactly why elderly tend to rely on the younger generation to support them in their older years. I think that's extremely important to keep in mind, because the system in America and Europe is quite different, and the assistance is much greater than what the locals get here. Another major reason I've seen people go broke is by making bad investments. There are so many people who come here with their savings and they want to start a business or invest in a property. First of all, if you want to start a business, please do your due diligence and study the market. Don't waste your hard-earned cash on things that you don't truly understand. I personally don't believe that everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur. If you've been working for a company for a very long time, it's not the same skill set that you will need as an entrepreneur. I've seen a lot of people crash and burn by starting a business here. If you're looking to invest in Thailand, please make sure to hire a reliable real estate agent. I'm sure you've seen there are projects and developments that have failed and did not complete. It is so important to hire somebody that knows the ins and outs in the real estate industry. If you guys are looking for a real estate agent here in Pattaya, Thailand, I am a real estate agent. I'll be more than happy to assist you. I've been in real estate for approximately 10 years. Pattaya is my HQ. If you guys need assistance in Phuket, Bangkok, or Hua Hin, I am not your person. You guys have to find somebody else. But if you want a property here, if you want to rent here, I will be more than happy to assist you. And the sponsor of today's video is Mokana Estate, with the one-stop shop for all of your real estate needs. My mission is to assist all of our clients to make the transition from their home country to Thailand as hassle-free as possible. If you're planning to live here, please have some type of insurance, accidental and health insurance. If you're younger, you might not need the health insurance right now, but please save up for it because you never know what might happen. And if you're planning to drive or ride a motorbike, and if y'all have no experience on a motorbike or a scooter, please do not learn how to drive here. The roads in Thailand is pretty crazy. I've seen so many people get into accidents and sometimes die, which is very sad, but it's something that happens on a daily basis here. So please be extremely careful. If you want to drive in Thailand, please make sure you have some type of accidental insurance. You can actually get accidental insurance in banks You don't have to be one of their customers. Like, you don't have to have a bank account with them, but you can actually get an accidental insurance with them. My husband has an accidental insurance with K Bank or Gasicorn Bank. I believe he's paying $3,800 somewhere around there per year, so it is quite inexpensive. But if you are older, I highly recommend you have some type of health insurance, especially if you have health issues. The hospitals here in Thailand are very well equipped and they offer great treatments. However, they could be quite pricey, most likely not as expensive as hospitals in America. But if you don't have insurance and you have some health issues, that can definitely wreck your finances. Y'all, the scams are everywhere, especially in 2025. There are phone scams, there are taxi scams. And I'm sure you guys have heard about Thai women scamming men out of their money, being gold diggers, this, that, and the other. But please know that you can also get scammed by other foreigners. Not all foreigners are your friend. Some foreigners come here and they haven't prepared their finances very well and rely on sort of like other foreigners to assist them. Y'all, please be careful with whom you assist. I know you guys all mean well and you guys want the best for your friends and all that, but please assess your friends wisely. If you want to assist your friend and perhaps lend them some money, don't lend them more than what you can lose, because you might not get that money. If they're asking you for money, most likely they don't have enough and they haven't really planned out their finances very well. Some people actually come here with a bunch of debt. Some people are here living off their credit cards. Like, you don't know the ins and out of other people's finances, and be careful of whom you share all of your information with. Some guys go to bars, get drunk, and just talk about every single details about their life, and honestly, you don't know who's listening. You don't know who means well, who doesn't mean well, and just be very careful, because Thailand is a place where it will teach you to be responsible. It will teach you to be disciplined. It will teach you to take accountabilities. And if you can't do those things, it will most likely crush you. This country, like I said before, it could be your paradise, but it can also be your worst nightmare. A lot of foreigners have gone home totally broke, and y'all, I don't want you to be one of those statistics. Please be careful, y'all. Please take care of your hard-earned cash. Please be responsible with it and use logical thinking. We actually have a friend that came out here with approximately €1 million and used that all up within 3 to 4 years. It's crazy, I know. It's like, wow, how did you do that? But he was living this crazy lifestyle, going out a lot, spending like 3 to 400,000 baht per night. He was just living the very luxurious lifestyle. And luckily, he is in his mid-40s, so he still has time to rebuild himself. But if you're in your 50s, 60s, or even 70s, it's going to be much harder for you to rebuild yourself, especially in this economy. This is exactly why I'm sitting down and doing this video, because I want y'all to be successful. I want y'all to have a great life here in Thailand. If you have any other stories and if you know of other ways to go broke here in Thailand, please feel free to share in the comment below. And that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Bye!